A very good afternoon to you. Staying chilly out there with temperatures on the low side. Freezing and frosty for many of us tonight as temperatures fall. A chance of ice in places together with patchy mist and fog in some locations. And as we head through the rest of today, well, this is the earlier satellite and radar picture. An awful lot of cloud, the best of any brighter breaks across parts of England and Wales. Here's some slithers of winter sunshine for the luckier ones. For parts of Scotland, this area of rain moving through, clashing with the colder air to give a wintry mix of sleet and snow across the highest ground for a time. And for all of us, staying very much on the chilly side after a cold and frosty start. Temperatures not much above 3 or 4 degrees for some spots of Scotland and northern England through the afternoon. The rain, sleet and snow moving away from Scotland overnight. The rain eases as it drifts its way southwards through parts of England and Wales. And then come dawn, it will be cold, turning frosty for some, icy for Scotland, with some patchy mist and fog come dawn. Good afternoon to you. Staying mild given the time of year. Temperatures above average out there today. Cloudy skies and it turns increasingly windy and wet through the next 24 to 48 hours. The latest named storm moving in come the end of the week with the strongest gusts expected on Saturday when numerous warnings remain in place for western locations. As for today, we've got an awful lot of cloud cover on the earlier satellite and radar picture like yesterday, with a good deal of wet weather working its way from west to east in the coming few hours. Steady, heavy pouring rain for many of us, strong gusty winds. Some intense bursts will mean a few rumbles of thunder, the chance of some hail thrown in for good measure. And all the while staying mild given the time of year, highs of 14 or 15 degrees. So a soaking wet afternoon as that rain moves away into the near continent through the first half of the night. It's looking clearer and chillier as temperatures fall. Come the small hours, a very different theme. Fine and bright into the new day, but feeling so much colder for all of us. A very good afternoon to you. Grey skies out there, an awful lot of cloud cover this afternoon. Outbreaks of rain moving in with blustery winds to accompany the wet weather overnight. This is the earlier satellite and radar picture. A good deal of cloud cover, the best of any brighter breaks to the east and the southwest. Here, occasional slithers of low, weak winter sunshine. But all in all, a good deal of thick, low cloud reluctant to budge. And after a freezing, frosty start, staying quite chilly across the northeast. Otherwise, things set to change. Those temperatures start to recover across the south and the west as it turns increasingly windy and wet from the west through the afternoon. Soaking through parts of Northern Ireland and western Scotland with gusty winds. That area of blustery wet weather transferring its way from west to east after dark. So a very soggy start to the night, the rain clearing all but the far southeast come dawn. And behind this, clearer skies, staying quite breezy into Thursday, particularly across the south, and nowhere near as chilly as recent mornings.